Let us now discuss that sound can also travel through solids. As we have discussed, sound travels in liquids as well as in gaseous or air media. Here we can write like liquids and gaseous media. Sound can also travel in solids as there are particles in solids close to each other which can transfer disturbances through it. So sound can also propagate in solids, and we can also state as in solids the particles are much closer to each other compared to liquids and gases. So here we can write in solids due to high density sound can propagate faster compared to liquid and gases. Here this is not the exact reason that because of high density it can propagate faster. Another important reason is the elasticity of solids is much higher compared to liquids and gases. But as elasticity is not in our curriculum in these lectures, so we are not taking it up. Elasticity will take up in higher sections of Physics Galaxy, where we'll be studying in detail about the speed of sound in solids, liquid and gases also. That will be decided by elasticity as well as density. Right now you can just keep in mind that in solids particles are much closer compared to the case of liquids and gases, so sound can travel much faster. Here you can see this is a realistic situation to understand how sound can propagate through solids. Here you can take up two cans which are connected by a steel wire, and on one side if in the can if a speaker is placed which is producing sound, then here we can see through the wire the sound disturbances propagate to the other can, and on the other side of can the listener can listen the same sound which a speaker is producing, no matter the distance between the two cans is large enough, because here due to the solid wire the sound propagate much quicker compared to the case of air. Even in case of air, if the distance is large, the sound fades out and sometimes we are not able to hear the sound. Another example here you can see, this is an experimental verification that sound can propagate through solids also. If we take a steel plank and on the two sides of plank, if two steel bolts are clamped, and on one side if inside the clamp the sound is applied through a speaker, then the sound disturbance which is produced by the speaker will be carried away through the plank body to the other ball, and if on the side of other ball some listener is there, then listener can hear the same sound which a speaker is producing. The two cases are almost similar to each other. The only difference is here we are using a solid plank and here there is a solid wire made up of metals or some other solid materials, and the speed of sound in various solids depend on the kind of material of which the solid is made up of. That is beyond the scope of these lectures that we'll take up in higher sections.